Hi, welcome to Stretching 101. What we're going to talk about in this video is just how to stretch properly from the head down to the toes. My name is Dr. Jeanette DeWitt with DeWitt Physical Therapy and Wellness. I'm a physical therapist, an athletic trainer, and a fitness coach. When you stretch, it is best to stretch statically after you exercise. Your muscles are warmed up, you have good blood flow, and you have the best opportunity to improve your flexibility. There are other ways to stretch before you do a cardiovascular workout, or before you have a practice with a sport, or before you're just starting general exercise. That is called dynamic flexibility or dynamic stretching. We are not going to cover that type of stretching in this video. We are going to focus more on stretching that might occur in physical therapy, rehabilitation, or a general muscle relaxation stretching program. And it is geared for static stretching after an exercise program or part of a comprehensive physical therapy program. The first thing that we will do is an upper trapezius stretch. This stretches this muscle, and you're going to take one hand on one side of your head, put the other hand behind you, and give a slight tug. Every stretch that we do should be held for 30 seconds. You can do between 1 to 3 reps on each of the stretches. For the purpose of this video, I will not hold for 30 seconds each time, but you will want to do that at home. You will also go ahead and stretch the opposite side. The next stretch would be the levator scapulae muscle. And you're going to take one hand and put it on the shoulder blade of the same side. The other hand is going to give a tug as if you're looking down to your shoe. And you should feel a stretch from the head down to the shoulder blade. You would hold that for 30 seconds and then switch and do the other side. The next exercise is to stretch a muscle along here that often gets overlooked. It's called the sternocleidomastoid muscle, also known as the SCM muscle. With this, you're going to side bend and then rotate to the opposite side. You should feel a stretch along the front side aspect of the neck. You would hold that for 30 seconds and then switch and do the other side. With any stretch that we're doing, when you start to feel a pull, you want to stop. You do not want to yank on any of your muscles and strain them. The purpose of stretching is to increase flexibility and improve your flexibility but decrease tightness. The next upper body stretch would be to put both hands behind the back, face forward, give a slight tug back and down. You would hold that for 30 seconds, and you should feel a stretch across the front of your chest and maybe a little bit more in the front of your shoulder. Again, you would hold that for 30 seconds. Next, we're going to look at the back muscles, and we're going to do a single knee to chest. I recommend putting hands behind the thigh so that you're not pushing down on your kneecap. You can do this with the knees straight or bent. This is the bent single knee to chest. You can also do a straight knee to chest. You can switch sides. Again, you can do a straight knee or you can do a bent knee. From this position, you can do a hamstring stretch. You can also keep the opposite knee bent to reduce strain on the low back, or you can keep that opposite knee straight to get more of a stretch. Again, you would do this on both sides. And that can be done with the opposite knee straight or bent. From that position, you can do a piriformis stretch, which is a rotating muscle of the hip. You go onto all fours, bring one leg down and back, and you should feel the stretch in your hip region or your gluteal region. You can come down this way and get more of a stretch, and then repeat on the opposite side. From there, you can do a kneeling hip flexor stretch. With this stretch, you're going to squeeze your butt muscles together. This isolates the front hip muscle. If you feel a stretch there, you stop. If you don't, then you can lean forward. Hold for 30 seconds and then switch and do the opposite side. From there, you can stand and do a quad stretch. I recommend opposite hand to opposite foot. This also works your balance, and you're stretching the quad muscle and the front of the hip. It's a 30-second hold, and then you can switch and do the opposite side. From there, we can come into a calf stretch. We'll use the wall. We'll do a straight knee calf stretch and a bent knee calf stretch. Each stretch is also held for 30 seconds. And then you would do a bent knee calf stretch, which you'll feel more by the Achilles tendon. It's the same position, but now the back leg knee is slightly bent. After holding 30 seconds, you'll have switched and do the other side. One final stretch that you can do is the back of the arm or the tricep stretch. You can hold this way or you can push this way, whichever is more comfortable for you. You would do a 30-second stretch and then switch and do the opposite side. And there you have it. You have some upper body and some lower body stretching, 30 seconds each, holding until you feel a gentle pull. And then after you do 30 seconds, switch and do the opposite side. If you have questions about stretching, if you continue to experience soreness and tightness that's not going away, I recommend that you consult with a physical therapist like myself. If you have questions specifically for me or my office, please contact us at 262-842-2220 or visit us online at dewittptwellness.com. Thank you.